Alright, what's up, Boiz fans? Today, we got an interesting little clip for you. We are going to be drafting NFL offenses from the 2000s while Lemon hits the pen. So,
big pen.
We're drafting 1 quarterback, 2 running backs, 3 receivers, and 1 tight end to construct an offense from players who starred in the 2000s.
I might be fucked with receivers.
Okay. Hopefully you are.
I can think of like 2.
So let's do it snake style. So I'll get 1 pick, then you get 2, and then I'll get 2 and go back and forth. And you can pick any position at any time.
Right.
You feel me? If we had a coin, and according to the NFL, we should be flipping a coin.
All right, we can do a.
Do you have a quarter?
We'll go a coin toss.
Google and the coin toss.
Okay, ready? Heads or tails?
I'll call it. I'll call it in the air.
It's in the air.
Heads.
Tails.
Tails. All right, Lemon's going first.
All right. With my first pick.
All right, who's your first pick?
This is tough because my growing up, my favorite player ever was Brett Favre. And I loved him. Like I would make my number 4 for everything. I was like number 44 because they didn't make fat kid jerseys with the number 4. But he broke my heart after he fucking retired. And then, do you know what happened?
Heartbreaker.
He I don't know. He was doing some shit. He like stole money from the Social Security of like Missouri or Mississippi, wherever he's from.
Although we're just talking about them as a football player. Their performance on the field.
I know, but it's like
so they could be convicted felons. It's not their moral character.
Oh, I think I know who you're gonna pick. That actually makes me kind of want to
pick. But go ahead.
All right, so it's between Michael Vick and Brett Favre now. I'll go with the gunslinger. I'll go with Brett Favre.
He's going Brett Favre. Not a bad pick.
I'll just pretend this is an alternate reality where he's not a piece of shit and he's a good person to look up to.
You thought it was between Brett Favre and Mike Vick?
Yeah, because as soon as you said it, this is just them on the field, like even if they're convicted felons. So I was like, oh yeah, that one guy.
Michael Vick, I would not touch with a 10-foot pole.
Why? He was amazing.
He was amazing in the video games.
No, he was a fucking beast.
He was not a good passer
after he got, I know, but he was a difference maker on the field. After he fucking
as
was
a
out
runner,
of the game,
it's not college.
He was out.
That was after the 2000s.
After he got, that was like 07. Anyway, regardless, after he got out of the game, and then he came back with the Eagles. When he came back with the Eagles,
that wasn't after 2010.
It might have been. It probably was, but still.
Even so,
you know what I'm talking about. You already know the point I'm trying to make.
For the 10 years,
he came back and he was a beast. He was a beast when he played. He was out of the game. He came back, still beast.
For the 10 years from 2000 to 2010, I would not rank Michael Vick particularly highly. Certainly not one of the top 2 quarterbacks. You out of your mind? No, not even close. All right. So I'm in a good position here because Lemon already has his quarterback, so I can wait on a quarterback because you can't draft another one. So that's gonna be my last pick.
Well, I can
strategically
get Michael Vick to be my running back.
Go ahead and take Michael Vick to be your running back. Okay, wide receivers from the 2000s. I got receivers and running backs. I'm going to have to go with, as far as performance on the field, from 2000 to 2010, I got to go with Randy Moss.
Great pick.
You couldn't cover the guy. Too tall, too fast, jumped too high. He was an absolute monster. And then for the 2000s, do I want another receiver? Or do I want to go with a running back?
I have some really good running back picks. You might want to think of who the best running backs are.
I'm going to go with running back LaDainian Tomlinson.
Yeah, you got to. He was he the original beast mode? Or no, that was
that was Marshawn Lynch.
Yeah.
LaDainian Tomlinson could do it all. He was a real sizzling running back. He was fast. He could catch. He could do it all. Real dynamic. fun to watch. Very productive player. And all right, those are my 2 picks. Lemon, next 2 picks for your offense.
All right, so I'm gonna go with a running back and a receiver here.
Go for it.
Because I have my tight end pick in mind, but I don't think there's any chance that you're gonna go for him. Because there's a much more obvious pick. There's a couple more obvious picks anyway.
Travis Kelce.
So I'll go with running back first. Give me Marshall Faulk.
Not a bad pick.
Faulk, from what I remember, he was fucking amazing. The Rams were such a good squad. They were like one of the other teams that I liked. I was a big Packers fan, Ravens fan, and Rams fan. I like the Rams because my dad did. I almost picked Kurt Warner too. But anyway, yeah, Faulk, he was a fucking monster. He had a cool name because he'd be like, "What the fuck?"
Absolutely.
He could like swear in school. Yeah.
Always a plus.
I don't have great input, but I mean, what else is there to fucking say? It's Marshall Faulk. Watch highlights.
It was Marshall Faulk. Nothing else to say. Greatest show on
He
turf.
was fast. He was strong. Boy could run routes. Probably shouldn't say boy. Brett Favre. I'll call Brett Favre boy. That boy. All right, and then for my second pick was so the person that you thought you might break my heart with, was he a receiver?
I won't say. No.
Oh, the running back. We're gonna take him on.
Was that a broken arm?
That would have just been weird. It would have felt personal. Because why would you want to use a fumble machine?
I was not even thinking about how I'm breaking.
I'll take Torrey Holt. I'll go 2 Rams.
2 Rams.
Imagine those Rams receivers with, and then like Marshall Faulk and then Brett Favre instead of Kurt Warner. You know, someone that could just throw farther, play harder.
Okay, I could lock in another running back.
In hindsight, we probably should have went back and forth.
One pick at a time.
Yeah, because snake only makes sense if there's more than 2 people.
Well, it's too late. We're already
I
snaking.
After this, we can
I think
switch
this is
it.
fair.
After this, we can make it back and forth.
Alright, who do I want? I was thinking Torrey Holt. I didn't think you would think about him.
Oh, dude, he was like the first. When I said I could think of 2 receivers off the top of my head, he was one.
Okay.
Like number 1.
Alright. I got my picks. For one of these receivers, I'm going to go with Terrell Owens, T.O. Randy Moss and Terrell Owens on the same field.
Yeah.
You're basically fucked.
Yeah, I don't know. They got attitude issues. I don't know. Moss was more chill, but T.O.
They both got some attitude issues. But with those 2 guys on the field, you're never going to lose. And as long as they're winning and they're both getting the ball, then they'll be happy. You know what I mean? You can't really go wrong there.
I hated Terrell Owens when I was a kid because he was like really cocky and stuff, and I was big into sportsmanship. That's why I was like, yeah, Kurt Warner.
Yeah, sportsmanship's fucking gay. I'm going for the two biggest matchup nightmares from the 2000s was Randy Moss and Terrell Owens, and that is irrefutably true. And then I'm going to go with my tight end. I think it's appropriate at this point. I just want to lock him in.
Yeah, let's say it.
It has to be, obviously, Tony Gonzalez.
Yep.
Tony Gonzalez, pretty sure he's like by far the most productive tight end to ever play the game, and it's not even close. And he just deserves to be drafted right here. And if you have Tony Gonzalez, Randy Moss, and Terrell Owens on the offense at the same time, then you're going to win the game. And with that, it is your turn, Mr.
Alrighty. Tell you what I'm going to take for my second running back. But in the meantime, let's hear my second receiver. I'll take Mr. Marvin Harrison. Because he fucking used the Torrey Holt of the Colts. By that I mean he was the number 1 receiver. I don't know, Harrison, he was good. He was fucking fast as shit. He had great hands on him. And he was good in Madden. I don't know what else you want me to say.
What more could you want?
Yeah, that's the best input that I have. Alright, for my second running back, I got a few guys in mind. I'll just say the two guys I'm debating between. Deuce McAllister and Jerome Bettis.
The bus.
Yeah. Deuce was a great receiving running back, if I remember correctly. He was really fast, he was agile, he was like a zone runner. And then the boss was the boss. Give me a Jerome Bettis.
Jerome Bettis, that's an interesting choice.
What do you mean? The dude was a fucking monster. the third option would have been Mike Allstott. But
all of which are very interesting.
No, Jerome, because you got Marshall Faulk, he's your main guy. I guess I don't really have a great receiving halfback, do I? Oh
well. I mean, yeah, Marshall Faulk is a pretty good receiving halfback.
That's not what he's known for.
Marshall Faulk?
Is that what he's known for?
For receiving?
Is that what he's known for?
Absolutely.
Oh, so you
didn't know that about him?
Yeah, can we edit? Hold on, edit something in when I talk about
Joseph,
Marshall Faulk.
definitely keep that clip where he doesn't know that Marshall Faulk was
No, I said
one of the best receiving running backs to ever play the game.
I said something about him being like a good receiver, I think. But anyway, let's edit this back into when I pick Marshall Faulk. So yeah, I'm gonna pick Marshall Faulk, one of the best receiving halfbacks of all time. Okay, yeah. So I have my fucking main guy and my power back.
Okay, now it's my turn. I'm gonna go with. It's about time for me to get my next running back. So I had a couple of names in mind.
Yeah,
I really liked Ricky Williams.
Oh yeah,
because he had the dreads.
Yeah, that's the guy I was thinking of Miami.
Yeah, he was pretty cool looking. Obviously a very talented player. Who else is on my mind? The one that I thought might have broken your heart would have been Jamal Williams or Jamal Lewis.
Oh yeah, the guy that hit his wife, or his girlfriend.
Jamal Williams.
Yeah. Or no, Lewis.
Yeah, Jamal Lewis.
Yeah,
running back.
Great. That would have broken my heart. That was him. There was like a video of like him hitting a woman in an elevator.
No, that was not. That was Ray Rice.
Oh!
Much later.
Oh, you know what?
I didn't know Jamal Lewis did that. Ray Lewis murdered one or a couple of
allegedly.
Apparently, you know.
Allegedly.
There's a lot of evidence, which I haven't.
So that was okay. So the thing that happened there was I mixed up the fact that there were two people with the same first name and two people with the same last name. I mixed up Ray Lewis and Ray Rice, and then Jamal Lewis.
Yeah, Ray Rice. Ray Lewis is if Jamal Lewis and Ray Rice had a baby, it'd be Ray Lewis. The ultimate.
It's the guy that's not Jerry Rice.
Correct.
Okay. Well, that was silly. I mean, Jamal Lewis was good.
My pick for running back 2 is going to be Sean Alexander of the Seahawks.
That's good. I forgot about him. Yeah. The Seahawks did have a good back.
Another power back. Complements LaDainian Tomlinson beautifully. Durable, productive for a very long time. I like my running backs a lot. And
I like mine a lot too.
For my wide receiver 3, I got Randy Moss and Terrell Owens on the outside. I got Tony Gonzalez playing tight end. So for my wide receiver 3, I'm going to go with one of the greatest slot receivers of all time.
Chad Ochocinco.
No.
I think it was just a receiver one.
I'm going to go with Hines Ward.
Oh, yeah, fuck yeah. Good pick.
One of the greatest blocking receivers to ever play the game. And
that's an interesting point to make, but
that
is a good one.
It's a very good undervalued skill.
Yeah, no, seriously.
And he's very much, he was the Amon-Ra St. Brown before Amon-Ra.
I don't know who that guy is.
You don't know who Amon-Ra St. Brown is?
No.
He's like the Lions star receiver.
Really? I don't think I've heard that name in my life.
Have you been paying attention to the Lions at all?
No, I know a lot of the names. I can't think of
the Lions. He's like one of their star players.
Yeah, I don't
Easily
know
by far one of the top 5 players on the team.
All right,
probably one of the top 3 players on the team.
Name like another 4, and I guarantee you.
Like obviously 4 players on the Lions.
Jared Goff. Who's our the one like linebacker
Defensive end?
Is he a defensive end? Do we run a 4-3?
Yes.
Oh. Okay, defensive end.
Aiden Hutchinson?
Yeah. I know him.
Okay.
Yeah, we just got sidetracked for 10 minutes, but I know my last two guys. Receiver, I'm closing out with my Packers favorites growing up. Donald Driver. Donald Driver, cool name, alliteration. Isn't there a fucking actor with that? No, that's Adam Driver. Adam Driver and Donald Glover's stepchild. I don't know.
Okay. All right, then who's your mystery tight end?
Bubba Franks.
Good.
Again, fantastic name. That's why I really liked him. But he was the fucking man in the NFL street. He was like the only tight end that like really fucking killed it.
I gotta be honest, Bubba Franks probably has the best name on this list as far as a football player. And now it's time for my quarterback. And I gotta go for the man, the myth, the legend, the GOAT, the greatest quarterback, the greatest football player to ever play. Shows
Joey
up,
Hair.
puts his goddamn dick on the field and wins a Super Bowl.
Oh.
Tom Brady.
Not Drew Bledsoe?
No, the man who put Drew Bledsoe out of business, well, not out of business, shipped him off to the Bills because he's the greatest to ever do it, and he just so happened to play at the University of Michigan. So there you have it. You got our two rosters. I would say that mine would destroy Lemon's. I got Tom Brady handing the ball off to LaDainian Tomlinson and Sean Alexander. He's throwing to Randy Moss, Terrell Owens, Hines Ward, and Tony Gonzalez on the same offense. Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, but
Versus Lemon with Brett Favre handing it off to Marshall Faulk and the bus with Torrey Holt, Marvin Harrison, and Donald Driver, as well as Bubba Franks.
yeah, Bubba Franks catching. We're just going 5 yards at a time the whole way.
Just 5-yard tight end dunk.
Yeah, just in routes and slants, baby.
There you go. All right. Well,
Who's your fucking linebacker? I got Brian Urlacher. I hope he got a good. I hope he got a good center that's gonna stop Warren Sapp.
You want to draft defenses too now?
We could do that in the future if this video does okay.
Okay. Oh, we can consider that. But for now, I think that'll be good for this video. Like and comment, and tell us how much better my lineup is than Lemon's.
I mean, who's gonna stop Michael Strahan? I'm sorry to anyone that I frustrated with my lack of knowledge, but hey, I came up with names of great players.
Yeah, it's not a bad offense. I mean, those are definitely some of the better players from the 2000s.
Yeah,
so I'm not gonna
I mean,
say
there's some bias to it with
there's some bias too.
Bettis, Bubba, and Donald.
But my team
Well, I mean,
is
Bettis was a fucking.
clearly more talented and is going to win more games.
Bettis was probably the best power running back of like that era. I think we already said bye. Let's hit bye again.
All right. Thanks for tuning in, and peace out.
Job was.